So, hi, welcome back. This we're going to be solving another sheet metal problem, which is this one. And for this particular one, there are a lot of dimensions and a lot of things that they have not given us to make us model this here with 100% accuracy. But I believe that what matters is you knowing how to model a sheet metal like this. So I'm going to make up dimensions and just basically show you the steps to achieve something that looks like this at the end of the day. So I'm going to click on sketch and I'm going to start with the top plane here. Because first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out this rectangular part at the top. And that is this part here that is 34.13 milliliters. Just this here, this place here before it has been bent. And select center rectangle. Click here, click on 34.13. Click here, 30. That is the 30 is gotten from here. 30. Yep, and then yep, I can turn it into this flange tab now. And the thickness is they didn't give us a thickness, but I'm just going to assume the thickness is going to be something like 0.4, let's say. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that it will rhyme with the thickness I'm seeing here in this drawing. So just assume the thickness is 0.4. Now for the edge flange, select the top edge here, select the top edge here, and so for the length of this place, they didn't. We are going to calculate it from 57.26 the total dimension. So I'm going to do some calculation inside this place. I'm going to draw a bracket, write 57.26 minus the 34.13, then divided by 2. So that should give us the length of each of the flange, of each of the edge flanges. And just click on enter, and so it also automatically calculate it for us 11.565. If you click on OK, you notice that the bend here that I'm getting is a bit too much by the time you look at the drawing. So we're going to adjust it, click on edit feature. Now, usually for standard exams, you're always going to tell you the bend to use. So normally you're always meant to just use your default bend unless they specifically tell you that you should, change this bend here. But I'm just going to change this to something like 0.4, since it's 0.4 for its thickness. Click on OK, and I think it looks better now. Yeah, I think it looks better now. Maybe more comparable with the drawing. Yeah, I think it looks better now, more comparable with the drawing. I'm going to click on edge flange to draw this top here. I'm going to show you another neat trick. So normally, if you click on OK like this, it's going to draw the full thing, but we only want to draw like a small part here. No, you don't want to extrude here. You don't want to turn the entire edge into a flange. So I'm going to click on Edit Flange Profile, and I'm going to bring these things inside. Yeah, this can be done. I can draw a line from the center of the origin to the midpoint of this line here, and make this a construction line, and then set these two lines to be parallel to each other. And that automatically fixes this in the midpoint. The length of this is 20. Okay, the length on this side is 13.61. I'm just going to no, I can also just choose to delete this and just click on okay, let's go back. And I'm going to set the 13.61 here. Click on OK. And you can see it already gave us what we're looking for, but something about this bend here. So I'm going to click on edit feature, select the bend to what I used for the last one, which is 0.4. I can click on enter if I want it to reflect in this preview. So yep, now it's looking more like the way it looks in the picture. The next thing is this hem here, which is this part here that is bending outwards. So we don't have the complete dimension yet, but that's not an excuse. So we're going to just draw this and okay, maybe flip it the other way. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like this because we don't have the complete dimensions, but what matters is you see how to create all these things, all these nativities. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my fillets, select fillets. They give us the radius of the fillet here, which is 3 millimeters. So we're going to select the 4 edges I want to fillet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then select this, put in 3, click enter, click on OK. And all that is remaining is to make our holes. Now, already you can, for these circular holes here, you can actually choose to draw one sketch here, click on draw another sketch here for the hole, extrude it. But for this rectangular cut here, you're going to need to flatten it out. You're going to need to fold, not flatten. Because your flatten feature should be a final thing. Your flatten feature is when you right click on a face and click on flatten. But your flatten feature is finally when you want to manufacture or when you are done. You don't use your flatten feature when you want to make holes. For that, use a feature called fold, which is you click sheet metal, you see this feature called unfold. And using the unfold, you just select all the bends that I want to. So you first select your fixed face, then select all the bends that I want to unfold. In this case, and then click on OK. And you can see it has unfolded those bends for me. In okay, good. So now I can draw my holes, and I'm just going to draw both the circular holes and the rectangular holes, just draw everything at once. For the circular holes, first things first, I'm going to draw my line in the middle. Yeah, now I'm going to say. Oh, I've not yet created my sketch. Um, I'm going to click on this face here, and I can start drawing my lines, draw my line in the middle, and make this a construction line. Draw my line in the middle here, look for this middle point, make this a construction line. So I'm going to assume that these two circles are in the midpoint of this profile we have here. So I'm going to draw a line, any line at all. Is it okay? So I'm going to select these two lines and then select the line in the middle. Maybe I need to and under it go around this. You know what? Just to save time, instead of me making I want to make it to be perfectly in center of these two lines. Normally I'll need to now convert entities for these two lines. Or let me just do that. Just click on this line, click on convert entities, click on this line, click on convert entities, turn these two lines into construction lines. And now if I click on these two lines, that's click on this line, hold down Control button, click on this line. Then hold down Control button, click on the line in the center. I can now, okay. Solidworks is snubbing me. So I'm just going to drag this to the center of this line here because I'm just going to draw myself like that. Now I'm going to set the radius diameter of this circle here to be 3 millimeters. It's given here. 3, click on enter. Then now I'm going to start using my mirror tool to just mirror everything around. Click on mirror, select this, mirror everything about this line. Click on OK. Click on mirror again, mirror everything about this other center line. Select what you want to mirror, this one, click on OK. And select the distance between these 2 points here to be 10 millimeters. Then click on OK. And that automatically fixes it for us. The next part here is this rectangular slot. For that, click on corner rectangle. Okay. Corner, click on corner rectangle. I'm going to make everything symmetric about this line here in the center. Symmetric. And now anytime I drag this. So select the breadth here to be 4 millimeters. Select this other place here to be 10. They see an issue of the length here, and it didn't give it to us. But I'm going to assume because I just want to show you guys how to create something like this. So 0.5, click on OK, and I've automatically fixed this hole here. Now for just this main 2 circular holes, I'm just going to draw a circle. Going to click on mirror entities, mirror about this line here, mirror the circle, click on OK. Okay. Set the distance between these 2 circles here to be 10 millimeters. Set the diameter of the circle to be 2. And okay. And set the distance here from the center of the circle to this top point here to be 6.74. And everything is okay to just extrude. I'm just going to click on sheet metal, extrude cut, and set it up so automatically select all the close profiles for me. And normally I would want to like select all the profiles, but let's just click on okay. Normally I would have want to select all the profiles myself, but well, SolidWorks has already cut it. The next thing I'm going to do is unfold. So I folded before, so I'm going to unfolded before, so I'm going to fold back. So I'm going to click on fold. It will automatically select the face for me that I selected as fixed face before. So just select all these bends that I selected before. So just select all the bends that you folded before and then tell SolidWorks, okay, fold this back for me. And yeah, this is the final output we're looking for. You can always right click on it, flatten it, and you see it looks like what is in the shape. So yeah, that matters that like you know how to solve a challenge like this. But I expect that by the time you're encountering any challenge that looks similar to this, it's going to be more accurate, more detailed, have more dimensions than this. And okay, that brings us to the end of this particular tutorial.